Here are a few tips for avoiding this flu, courtesy of health.com. 1. Wash and sanitize often. Have hand sanitizer or wet wipes on you at all times.
So we are going overall this year with the theme of musical genres. So we're having our P-Jamma Day, right? Get it? We're jamming out. We're going to go for Twin Tuesday, and that is something new. We're looking forward to that. Students brought up they wanted to do like a meme or a Vine Day. Personally, I'm thinking of Damn Daniel.
Back at it again with the wine.
4. Work out. Working out regularly builds up your immune system. Stay healthy, Haslett.
HMP has you covered.
Vaping is the subject.
As I presented to all of our classes at the beginning of the school year in our class meetings, I wanted to bring about a greater awareness to juuling and vaping. And I believe that
They took 7th out of 28 schools. Congratulations to all the Viking athletes. Well, that's all that we have for you today, Vikings.
Our new art teacher. We did not have a chance to meet up with him in person, but we welcome him to HHS staff with open arms. Throughout the year, we will have more days off than we did last year. Are these days off even necessary? We asked some of our very own Vikings about what they think about these extended weekends.
Over the 4-day weekend, you can probably catch me sleeping, and you could probably also see me working.
Besides the fact that it was raining and cold, it was really exciting to see everyone, like all your friends and like family along the sides.
Make sure to show your support for this terrible disease by wearing pink throughout October.
I'm applying for early college because I get college credits, and coming out of high school I'll have a associate's degree.
So dual enrollment kind of looks different.
This Monday, the Haslett boys volleyball team traveled to Langsburg.
It felt great playing as a team. We got to play with
Hello and welcome to this spectacular edition of HMP News. I'm Dalton Frank.
And I'm Tommy Bailey. Dalton, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a unicorn onesie, Tommy. What are you wearing today?
Oh, well, I'm in a little grandma outfit. You can call me Great Aunt Marge.
Go to a party, maybe, and dress up like Quavo, because I am the huncho. He's the one that brings the bread back to the family, and I am also the huncho. Therefore, I am dressing up as the huncho for Halloween.
And now we throw it to our Halloween special feature with Kyle Clark.
What? Hello, I'm Kyle Clark, and this is Principal Ferguson. And I have some Halloween trivia for you.
I'm ready. Let's roll.
Who invented Halloween? Oh, A, the Celts, B, the Americans, C, the Canadians, or D, the French?
I'm going to go with the Celts.
That is correct. Original costumes by the Celts were mostly A, ghost, B, skeletons, C, animal heads, or D, cops.
I'm going to go animal heads, C.
That is correct. Instead of candy, they gave these out on Halloween night. Money, A, B, soul cakes, C, food, and D, all of the above.
I would hope money, but I'm going to say food.
Food? That is not correct. The correct answer was B, small cakes and soul cakes. This group of people invented the phrase trick or treat. A, the nobles, B, the commoners, C, the peasants, or D, the jesters.
I'll go jesters.
That's not correct. The correct answer was C, peasants.
That's what I meant.
Instead of pumpkins, they had A, potatoes, B, skulls, C, gourds, or D, turnips.
I'm going to go potatoes.
That is not correct. The correct answer was D, turnips.
Oh, I guess I don't know my Halloween trivia.
Now let's throw it back to weather.
Well, that's all we have for you today. We appreciate your continued viewership and support. I'm Great Aunt Marge.
And I'm Dalton Frank. Have a safe and enjoyable Halloween.
Hello, and welcome back to another edition of HMP News. I'm Alex Wims.
And I'm Alexander Harris. Today we cover the safety of the parking lot, the weather, sports, and more. We'll be right back.
Tips for staying healthy, courtesy of health.com. 5 of the healthiest foods to eat on Thanksgiving include Brussels sprouts, collard greens, sweet potatoes, turkey breast, and green beans. If you're looking to stay healthy this holiday season, avoid these foods: gravy, pie, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and stuffing.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of HMP News. I'm Kyle Clark. Be Nice members held a sugar cookie decoration activity. We interviewed some orchestrators of the event to find out why being informed on mental health can be so sweet.
At FDA, you will experience from all types of medical professionals. If you have questions, contact Ryan Stevenson, Nadir Al-Saidi.
Also, every family that is receiving gifts will also receive perishable foods for a holiday meal. Non-perishable groceries, so the family will have food and the stocking.
A professor from Michigan State University joined our student body at lunch today on Tuesday in a discussion hosted by our Black Student Union. Here are some gift ideas for all of you last-minute shoppers. Remember, Vikings, shop carefully and put out a lot of thought into your gifts.
This week we did a student spotlight on Case Krause and all of his involvements in Haslett High School. Let's take a look.
Good afternoon, Haslett High School.
There will also be dance instructions provided by the Center for School Dance.
The guys at Okemos last Tuesday won by a score of 63-51. In a weekend matchup last Saturday, the guys smoked Detroit Country Day 78-61. In a league matchup against rival Williamston, where they lost to 58-30. Taking on Lansing Catholic, the guys lost in a high school scoring affair 91-82. The girls took Portland in a match won by 45-30. They would finish the last week losing to Williamston in a tough-fought battle with a score of 55-42 in the favor of the Hornets. With the regular season winding down, the Vikings are getting ready for the postseason. Here's how the Vikings stand before the playoffs. The boys are 14-5, play Eastern tonight, and they start their playoffs drive on Monday at Haslett versus Perry. The women are 12-5, also play at Eastern. They start the playoff push on Monday at Perry. Also, Haslett Middle School's musical is almost here. The middle school music will be performing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The weekend at Haslett High School's auditorium, the show times are Friday, February 22nd at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday, February 23rd at 2 p.m. Tickets will be $5 at the door. We hope to see you there to support the middle schoolers' efforts on this music.
And I'm Tommy Whaley. Today we cover students, school trips, sports, and more. This upcoming weekend, our band students will travel to Williamston to participate in the Band District Festival. One great way to support our band is to go hear them perform, but if that's too much, then there's an easy way to support them locally. The band is having Culver's Night on Monday, March 11th.
I mean, I was expected to be back like a month ago. Yeah.
That's all we have for you this week.
Today we take a look at finals tips, winter break summaries, the local weather, and more.
I'm here with Ms. Brunchweiler. Ms. Brunchweiler, is testing anxiety common among students?
I would say that testing anxiety is not as common as people think. It's really a smaller percentage of students that have the testing anxiety, but I think there's always a little bit of that nervousness before getting ready for.
Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was released last month for Nintendo Switch, and the reception from the fanbase surrounding the game series has been astounding. Today we will show you HMP's review of this long-anticipated game and determine if the hype was really worth it. You know, Joey, I really like that new Smash game. My personal favorite player is Snake. My personal favorite's Link, because I always beat you with them. Over break, many students stayed home while others were lucky enough to visit a new exciting place. We caught up with a few students and staff. We ran a taste test on a number of Haslett students to see if they could tell the difference.
What am I doing? Just biting one and then biting the other? I mean, I don't know.
Today we cover snow days, the new semester, and a special Valentine's Day edition of Cooking with Carl. We'll be right back.
4 or 5 years ago, the state allowed us to have 3 additional inclement weather days, meaning if we had a snow day or an ice day or a cold temperature day like we had. Hope for the good, plan for the worst, and away we go.
Bleached heads have been walking around the school for the past few weeks. Most of these people are part of the swim team.
Being one together. Normally why the swim team bleaches their hair, it's because they're about to shave their head.
Just have to ask why you did it personally.
I mean, well, why not, you know?
I do like the look, I must say.
All right, well, a new club is approaching. Super Smash Bros. Club is the newest club here at Haslett.
Why did I come to Smash Club? I came to Smash.
The student versus staff basketball game takes place on March 28th.
HMP has you covered.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, 50 plus. You know,
Post-prom will have food, games, and prizes. Don't let the fun end too soon.
We know that many of you are concerned about scheduling, so we talked with some school faculty to get the inside scoop. For now, all that you need to do is relax, and the master schedule has not been yet finished. There's no need to worry, schedules will be given soon. We have a new Snapchat. Give us a follow at HMP Snap 22 for the inside look at HMP.
HMP has you covered.
Today we cover the student staff basketball game, SAT prep, and more. We'll be right back.
The new Google console won't really do that well. There's such a large market.
We asked some of our seniors to share their wisdom and experience from testing last year.
That'll be fun. Sun is shining, birds are singing.
I'm definitely going to go see Avengers Endgame. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Boom, dude, I want to go see Shazam. That looks good.
The Fast and Furious. Honestly, I hope Black Widow dies.
Here's how a few of our students will avoid the spoilers.
I'm Josh Rhodes. And I'm Cal Kern. Today we cover youth arts, senioritis, Division I athletes, and more. We'll be right back.
Smells like straight dank all the time.
Like they will cut in front of you to get into the bathroom so they can have a safe little vape box. I walked in one time and these kids were just beating the stall dividers down. There's been some not so nice things thrown on walls, mirrors, ceilings, the works. But I mean, why does anybody vandalize anything? Attention, internal issues. If you ever see like a freshman vandalizing a bathroom, it's because they're somehow emotionally or internally damaged, and I hate them.
The disease is back. We asked a few seniors about the reality of senioritis.
Yeah, I have 105 periods excused and 128 periods unexcused, which is a little over a month.
Fatal or infatal strokes. Many people suffer from disease, and many more may suffer from a disease they may not even be aware of.
Sorry for that technical difficulty. That was an underclassman's fault. It's why they decided to play Minecraft again after so long, and what they think caused the Minecraft comeback of 2019.
I just think that vaccines, they can, to an extent, cause autism.
I do not believe they cause autism.
Gonna make Michigan maybe a little stronger because they're gonna get a new coach and some new ideas there, and it's gonna help them out. Him leaving is not gonna help the Big Ten.
Conference out there, and they just lost the what is it now?
The Big Ten's definitely going down on a decline, especially Michigan. They're losing their 3 best players because of Beilein's absence.
I mean, he's going to do a nice job with the Cavs, don't we think? I mean, that transition, though.
Thanks for that, Dalton.
Everyone's favorite teacher, Joseph Dutcher, has been turned into Jabba the Dutch on the newest HMP t-shirt.
And that's all we have for you this week. We'd like to give a quick shout out to everyone that was included in this broadcast and everybody in the control room. Grayson Dwyer running audio, Harley Rowe running the prompter. We have Keaton Handline and Cameron Rebant running CG and TD. We have Alex Riley, the director, Alex Wims, Noah Lynch. 3 years of great broadcast for the last time. I'm Josh Rhodes.
And I'm Cal Curran.
Have a great day, Haslett.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of HMP News. I'm Connor Eppinga.
And I'm Tommy Whaley. Today we have a more laid-back broadcast as we say goodbye to the graduating class of 2019. Please see your counselor for any further questions.
Movies with so many. How does one determine what's good and what's not?
Thanks for that, Carl. That was a delicious pizza.
I agree.
Oh, I loved it. It was amazing.
Dalton, you weren't there.
I was there in my heart.
Well, that just wraps about the final broadcast of the year.
See you next year, Haslett.
Don't fear, I'll be back next year for weather, though.
Goodbye.
Have
See
a
you
nice
next
summer,
year.
guys.
Hello and welcome to another edition of HMP News. I'm Josh Rhodes.
And I'm Connor Eppinga.
Down one more to go of AP tests. Some of our biggest tests this week are AP Calculus and AP.
You don't have to do anything on the board yet. Just get your words.
And now we're going to throw.
Because I'm so in love with because I don't want to sit there. Does it matter? Like, I don't have to shoot, does it matter?
His voice is so lit. We throw it to weather though that early. That's what I thought Dutch was trying to say.
Did you just say these bloopers? I thought you said bloopers. I just want to sit there.
First, we need apples, pie crust, flour, sugar, ground cinnamon, and nutmeg. We can go make that dough. Now what you want to do is you're going to take your knife and start peeling away at the apple, like this. 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, half teaspoon of cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of nutmeg. Ooh. This pie's looking good already. Sometimes when I get bored, I play solitaire. Oh! It's Mario Kart. It's my workout for the day. It's pie time, boys. Ooh-wee.
Due to popular demand.
Cooking with Carl. And of course, an egg. Alright, let's decorate a couple of these jolly cookies for good old St. Nicholas. And let's go get Santa Claus. Hopefully Santa will enjoy these. Chef Carl is definitely on the good list this year. Cooking with Carl. You know, chicken Alfredo is a great way to surprise your significant other. Or so I've heard. We got extra virgin olive oil. You can let it sit for 8 minutes until it's al dente. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow your roll, Chef Carl. What's al dente? Well, al dente is an Italian term translating to the teeth, here meaning slightly undercooked. That's what al dente means. Now let's go back to the cooking. Now that it's al dente, looks like I'm eating alone again. You know what Mom used to say, girls like a guy who can cook. Well, look where I am. Well, have a good Valentine's, Haslett. Cooking with Carl. Half a teaspoon of salt. You know why pizza making is a good job for a high school student, right? Because they need the dough. Haha, my dad told me that one. Alright, now we just let this bowl sit in a dry, unventilated area for about an hour. Now time to dice the tomatoes. Remove the seeds. Now it's time for toppings. My favorite, pepperoni and pineapple.
Pineapple? No!
You
suck at pineapple!
Get out of here! Put it back!
Nobody wants you!
It's pizza time. So that wraps up the final episode of Carl's Cooking Corner. It's been a fun ride, and I've had a lot of fun cooking with my friends, and hopefully you can have a lot of fun cooking with your friends too. Have a great summer, Haslett.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing the
weather.
Hey there, Haslett. Here's your weather for today. It's Friday. Today we have a high of 79. It's going to be a little bit chilly overnight, so I recommend a jacket at the game. Saturday and Sunday for your weekend, it's supposed to be upper 60s. And then through the rest of the week, we have highs around 70, and on Tuesday we have rain. Back to you guys with sports. But it's going to be chilly with a high of 60. Back to you guys with sports. You should see some decent weather tonight for Halloween. We'll have a high of 56 degrees today and a low of 43. It looks like we'll see some clouds, but I think the rain will hold out.
We throw it to Alex Wims with weather.
Hi, I'm your host for the weather this week. Today it's going to be not cloudy with a higher temperature than lately, not freezing. Saturday and Sunday it'll be snowy and not that fun, and for the rest of the week it'll be mostly cloudy. Back to Alex with the broadcast.
Tomorrow a high of 41. Should see some sunshine out there. Rain on Thursday. Back to you guys with sports. Sorry to tell you, CJ, we don't got any snow in our forecast.
about that little technical difficulty there. But thanks, Alex.
And it's looking as like highs up to the 50s, so it's really warming up for spring. Let's send it back to the desk with sports.
Hey there, Haslett. I've heard a lot of y'all are going down to Siesta for spring break, so I bring you Siesta Keys weather. Today, a high of 60, but it's going to be some pretty windy out there. I'd bring a jacket. Tomorrow, some rain and a high of 50, so chilly, wear your rain jacket. On Sunday, a high of 53, but it's sunny, so you won't need that jacket probably if you were me. Through the rest of your week, we have showers almost every day. Thursday, it finally breaks and a high of 59. Back to you guys at the desk.
Check out my closet for those jackets.
This week it's looking a little cloudy though, but the weather needs to decide whether it wants to be cloudy, sunny, warm, or cold. And it's kind of in that confusion stage. So I'm going to throw it back over to sports with Josh and see if they can finish out the broadcast. There you go, Josh.
Thanks, Nolan.
On Tuesday, you get a little break, a nice ray of vitamin D and for your finals, a high of 72. Thursday, it rains again with a chance of thunder and lightning. Back to you guys at the desk.
Hey, what's cracking, guys? Today we got weather. Friday, it's going to be a cloudy 38, so you don't need to, snow is melting. And even continuing tomorrow, it's going to be real sunny with a 34, so it's going to be a little chilly. The rest of the week is looking real cloudy, but it's going to not be freezing though. And at the end of the week, snow. So that's cool. That's this week. Back to them.
That's all we have for you this week. I'm Dalton Frank.
And I'm Tommy Whaley. Have a happy Valentine's Day and a great 4-day weekend. They're making fun of us.